Good morning. It's Miss Betty on Fawn Ridge, and I am getting ready to start today's adventure. I think that's what I'll call it today, an adventure. But this is Miss Betty, and I'm cooking on Fawn Ridge. Today is Tuesday. And what a wonderful fall day it is. Not no sun, but it's still blessed to be here. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cook some spare ribs. That's what my project is today. But I didn't get started yet because I wanted to show you how to make sure that you clean this stuff off the back of your spare ribs. I also have all my stuff sitting to the side. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I make my barbecue sauce. And I'm going to show you how I season my ribs. But first, I'm going to clean these ribs up and I'm going to come back and show you just how they look when they are ready to be seasoned. But you make it a great day, okay? And this is Miss Betty. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I've cleaned my ribs. And I just want you to see what they should look like. Here in the Midwest, it's no longer barbecue season outside in the 815 area. So what do when you want barbecue ribs? You make oven ribs. So I've already preheated my oven to 375. I got my roasting pan ready. And I've cleaned my ribs. I have 2 half slabs here. Aren't they pretty? Now on the back, I hope everybody know this. I know my seasoned cooks do. But see right here on this part of the rib, it had all of this tough skin on the back. I saved it so I could show you. You want to take that off because that makes your ribs tender when you take it off. You ever had any ribs and you bit into them and you was like, nah. They were tough because you had to bite through that skin. But these are all nice and clean and they're pretty. So I have 2 little half a slabs that I've done the same thing to. I also have my seasoning ready. I have it here in my dish and I'm gonna rub it on. But first, I do have some people saying that they're having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. And yes, that's probably true. But I'm gonna show you what I have seasoned these ribs, what I'm going to season these ribs with. And I'll kind of hold it up so that you can see it and I'll take a picture. But in this dish, this is my rib rub. I have some paprika with lemon and lime spice blend. And this is one of those items that I tell you that I find at the home goods store, at Target, at TJ Maxx, and at Ross's. You just go back there in the home good area and you'll find these gourmet seasonings. I also have some Slap Your Mama in there. Let's just wake up that flavor. I have some seasoning salt and I have some black pepper. That is my rib rub. I'm also going to add some apple cider vinegar because this gives the ribs a really good taste. And I understand that they say that for people that say I can't eat pork, this will help keep your blood pressure down. So I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see. So let's just put some ribs in this pan. I'm gonna take one of the slabs. And man, I wish we could see better, but we can't. So I'll show you when I'm done. So I'm gonna take some of this seasoning, I'm gonna put it in my hand, and I'm gonna rub it on my ribs on both sides. And again, I will take a photo and show you exactly what I use to rub my rib. And I will also put it in the comment section. So you gotta do both sides like this. This is side 1. And then you're gonna take side 2. I'm just gonna dump it on here because I'm experienced enough that I know how much to put. Okay, and that's it. I got 2 of these babies. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm gonna add them in my roasting pan and I'll show you that in just a minute. But first, let me show you this. I got my roasting pan ready for my ribs, and on the bottom of the pan, I have some sliced onion. And I'm going to just lay these ribs right on top of that onion. It's sliced. Rub it on top just like that. I'm gonna stick it in the oven. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this next slab of ribs. I'm gonna season them just like I did the other ones. I'm gonna make me up some more seasoning. Washing my hands a whole bunch of times. And I'm gonna put those ribs in the oven. I am going to cover them, put a little tent on them, because I don't want them to get crispy before they get done. But we're gonna cook these really nice and slow. And then I'll come back. No, and then meanwhile, I'll come back and I'll show you how I make my barbecue sauce. It's good. And I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead on and just get these ribs in the oven and let them get started cooking, and then we'll make our barbecue sauce. And we're gonna have spare ribs today on Fawn Ridge. This is Miss Betty, and I'm cooking on Fawn Ridge. So these are my ribs, and I have them all seasoned. As you can see, I gotta use my paprika with lemon and lime. I use some Slap Your Mama, your black pepper, and some Lowry seasoning. I also added some apple cider vinegar, and I have these two little small slabs of ribs. I like how my butcher do them in half. And I got them laying on a bed of onion. I'm gonna put a tent over them, and I'm gonna cook them at 375. Oh, I think it's probably gonna take about 90 minutes. But until then, I'm gonna show you how I made my barbecue sauce, okay? I got my own barbecue sauce recipe, and I like it. I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make my barbecue sauce. And I'm from the old school, so I still use open pit. I do not like Sweet Baby Ray, but I can make Sweet Baby Ray myself. But I start out with my open pit. Pour it in. And then I'm gonna use a little chili sauce. And I need to finish up this bottle, so I'm gonna use it all because I do have a slab of ribs. Okay. I'm also gonna add just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. That's my secret. I'm gonna add some A1. And you can kind of guess your measurement. I really don't have to tell you exactly how much to put in there because you got to make it according to how many ribs that you are cooking. But if you really want me to figure it out for you, just ask me and I'll put it in the comment section, okay? And I'm going to add some lemon juice. And I'm going to add about a half a capful of lemon juice, okay? I'm also going to add some honey. So you can use honey or you can use brown sugar. Sometimes I use both, so I'm just going to put some honey in there. That's going to give me that sweet taste. Yeah, see, I'm just dumping some in. I'm making this mixture. And the sauce that I'm making today is going to be enough for those ribs that I am going to make. I'm going to turn this upside down because I want to get all that honey out. I'll also add some onions. And I'm only going to add a tablespoonful because I'm going to take this mixture and add a little bit more. I'm going to take this mixture and I'm going to put it in a pot. And I'm going to put it on the stove and I'm going to simmer it really slow. Another secret is I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of butter. And when I put that in the pot, it's going to melt. So I've just made my own barbecue sauce. Oh, and it smells so good. Again, I use open pit. Get all of it out of there. Well, I'm turned upside down because I want it all. Okay, and then I added some chili sauce. Again, I used some Worcestershire sauce. I put in a little A1. I'll go back. Chili sauce. Open pit. Lemon juice. And I think I might put a little of this paprika in there because it's got lemon and lime in it. So let's put a little paprika in there. I'm going to put, see this cap? I'm going to put like a half a cap. Yeah. I'm one of those cooks. I just like to try stuff, so try it. I'll show you how to make it, and then you make it your own. But look at that. Don't that look wonderful? Look at my sauce. It's from the ingredients that I showed you. I put it on the stove. I bring it to a real small simmer. I don't want to boil it because I don't want it to stick. You know what else I do sometimes when I cheat? You know how you go to Famous Dave's? I like their barbecue sauce. So sometimes when I go to Famous Dave and I have some sauce left, I pay for it. So I'm put some of that in there too. This is my favorite from Famous Dave, the Rich and Sassy. I'm gonna throw some of that in my barbecue sauce. And this is called the Devil's Spit, and it's hot. So I'm only gonna put one of those in there. But, you know, sometimes they give you extra barbecue sauce, and you be like, well, I'm gonna use it. So, here's my sauce. And it's ready to go on my ribs after I bring it to a slow simmer. This is what I'm going to do. So this is what I use to make my barbecue sauce. You can use whatever you want. I'm also going to stick in a slice of lemon. Hold on. I'm coming back. Oh well. I'm going to put in a slice of lemon. And my father-in-law, before he passed away, he used to always say, add some Coke from a bottle of Coke. Man, you put that in there and it just steams right up. But I don't have any Coke today. So I'm just going to leave this as is. And when my barbecue is ready, I'm going to show you all what it looks like. And I'm going to make some potato salad. And that's going to be our dinner on Farm Ridge today. So I just hope everybody is having a great day. Are you having a great day? Just know that this is Miss Betty. And I'm cooking on Farm Ridge. Man, some days I have so many blunders, but I keep trying because I'm going to keep on until I get this thing right. It's going to be right. I had a lady, I didn't even know her, but on one of my videos this morning, she said, Miss Betty, we can't see what you're doing. Can you show us better? So I'm trying to get better. And I don't always have to be in the picture, but because I want you to see what I'm doing. So, again, this is my barbecue sauce, and I showed you what I use to season the ribs. I'll take pictures and I'll show you again in a little bit. Now, my ribs are going to be in the oven for about 90 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to start on my potato salad. You have a great day, okay? And this is Miss Betty. Again, these are the items that I use to put in my barbecue sauce. Lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, A1. Open pit, because I'm an old school girl. I use some chili sauce, and I use some paprika with lemon and lime. And I added some onions. I'm going to put it on the stove, and I'm going to bring it to a slow simmer. And that's going to be my barbecue sauce for my ribs. I'm going to add some lemons, and it's going to be good. And I'll come back, and I'll show you. Meanwhile, like I said, I'm going to go and make my potato salad. Bye-bye. Hi, it's Betty, and I am back. My ribs are still cooking, but do you know while you're waiting on one dish, you can start another. So, as promised, I got my stuff ready for my potato salads. I diced up my potatoes. I rinsed them in cold water. And I always use red potatoes because they are firmer. If you use the white potatoes, they get kind of mushy. So I was taught a long time ago to use red potatoes. So in my potato salad, I'm going to add some eggs. I boiled 3 eggs. So this is what you call egg potato salad. Okay, I got that in there. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of sweet relish. Just a teaspoon. I'm also going to add some Miracle Whip, because no potato salad is right until you add your Miracle Whip. So, I'm just going to add maybe like 3 heaping teaspoons of this. Don't be afraid to use it. It looks like a lot, but it really is not. I'm also going to add some Kraft sandwich bread because it has everything in it that you need in your potato salad. But I'm not going to add as much as that as I did the Miracle Whip. So I'm just going to add a teaspoon. Okay? And to that, I'm going to add some yellow mustard. And if you notice, I'm putting it all in at one time. So when I blend it, it will be ready to blend. I'm also going to add a little seasoning oil, because every dish needs to be seasoned. And I like to add celery seeds in my potato salad. So I have some celery seeds. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of onion and celery. I think I add 2 because it's enough. All right, so here you go. This is everything that you need to make potato salad. And then you just blend it well. Of course, nothing that I make is hard, so I try to make it easy for you. And I think I'll use one of my smaller spoons because I don't have a heaping amount. Okay. So this is what you call mustard potato salad. Just mix it well. Mix it well. I also like to add a little black pepper to my potato salad. So I'm going to add just a sprinkle of black pepper, just a sprinkle. Okay? And of course, you know, I'm that sugar girl. I'm going to add a sprinkle of sugar. Everything that I've added is totally optional. If you don't like it, or if you don't love it, or if you're allergic to it, then don't use it. It's as simple as that. So now when my ribs are ready, we got this awesome potato salad. Look at that. Can you see it? Or is that too much light? But I made my potato salad and it only took a few minutes. I'll put it in another bowl because I like for my bowls to be clean. So again, I use sandwich bread, Miracle Whip. I also use some sweet relish, some celery seeds, some yellow mustard, and a little bit of seasoning. Some onion and some celery. And man, you can make potato salad by the time you get in your car, start it up and go to the store. You could make some potato salad. So in this potato salad, I had about 8 small red potatoes. That's all it took. And now my potato salad is done, and we're just waiting on the ribs because my sauce is over there cooking. I'll be back. Hey, you guys, I'm back. And remember that wonderful barbecue sauce that I made? It's ready, and so are my ribs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to baste these ribs. Oh, look at that. Isn't that, oh, this is marvelous, darling, marvelous. As they say, marvelous, marvelous. So I'm going to baste these ribs. And then, got a little drip here. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to baste these, and then I'm going to put them back in the oven for just a few seconds. Baste them on both sides. Don't that look, oh, doesn't that look scrumptious? You don't have to go outside to barbecue. You can barbecue right in your house. Don't have to be 100 degrees. It can be 100 degrees in your house. So anyway, this is just one side. Look at that. Ah, who don't want some of those? They look good. We're going to enjoy those tonight. I'm going to flip them over. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Baste them wonderfully. All underneath there. Get all that succulent flavor. I already made my potato salad, so it's ready. So by the time these get good and tender, it's going to be a wonderful meal on Fawn Ridge tonight. I bet you wish you lived on Fawn Ridge, huh? We have fun on Fawn Ridge. Okay. Turn it back over. Oh my God. I need a barbecue shop, y'all. Look at this. Put a little onion on there, some more barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness. Just take a look at this. And I did it all by myself. So, I'm gonna put them back in the pan. And I'll show you in a minute. They're not that hot. So I'll just take my hands, put them back. Ooh, yummy. That's a no-no. Shouldn't do that. But I'm gonna add some more sauce. So tell me what you think about that. Look at those ribs. Don't they look wonderful? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's my finished product. And that's my meal for today. Fawn Ridge. I got my spare ribs. And I have my mustard potato salad. So I'm done. I can go and sit back and watch my soap operas for the rest of the day. It's been fun cooking with you on Fawn Ridge, and this is Miss Betty, and I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what it'll be yet, but I'll think of something. You make it a great day. Bye-bye.